So say
you had to go ruin it.
You want to bring back some nostalgia.
You had to go ruin it. I'm leaving. Bye. But yes, no, old truck. Yes, hi, old truck. Very rare old truck. Not
so
very
what makes
rare,
it
but
so
rare.
special about this old truck?
It's a Cheyenne K20. Cheyenne Super K20. The only thing, really, honestly, on this thing that's not original, someone put a 454 because they never put a 454 in a K20 Cheyenne Super.
And then some came along and put headlights on it.
Interesting story. So we picked this up in Oregon. The headlights themselves were kind of blinky. They still have the original plugs in the back, the wire harness does, and they weren't fitting on the Sylvania bulb. So we were driving, and then Rob goes like, I think your headlight's out again. And then the taillights was doing the same thing. It was kind of blinky. And Rob goes like, you don't have a brake light or a turn signal right now. So this truck has been really untouched compared to the one that I used to own. So that's the biggest thing too.
Paint sticks well to the rust.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it doesn't come off, but it comes on your finger, but it doesn't come off the truck.
Yeah,
so,
it's lacquer.
So you know that's a good paint job right there. When you
Okay, moving on. With most of you guys following with the Maverick videos, I bought this because there's only so much.
Than a Maverick.
It's an actual truck. I will admit that. The other thing is,
Is that a shot at Rob? It's an actual truck?
It's an actual truck, yeah. What? What are you talking about? We're not talking about the Avalanche here. In reality, right, like, I didn't want to just keep slapping on parts. I wanted to start doing engine stuff again because, again, our name is, what? Mechanic Built, not...
I can wash my car and here's how you do it?
Yes. No, I'm talking about just slapping on aftermarket accessories. I wanted to get something that we do a little bit more extensive throughout.
So today we'll be showing you how to install a bunch of aftermarket accessories.
That is true. The concept videos that we're just going to keep making and doing the content on this truck is going to get more elaborate than, say, I would ever be able to do on the Maverick.
You guys need to make sure you pay attention. We got a beautiful water neck, CNC'd and everything. It is just, it's going to make this truck fly.
Yes, because I wanted to buy something nice, okay? I didn't want to buy a cheap thermostat. It was cheap or...
The water outlet or a water neck, it's not a thermostat. What, did you buy a CNC thermostat too?
No, I bought a high-performance thermostat, though.
Oh, wow, it has a bigger hole drilled in it.
Yes, it does.
The same thermostat with a bigger hole.
Actually, why don't you go ahead and open it?
Open. It's not doing the thing. It's supposed to do the thing when you put your foot under it, right?
Yes, it's manual.
It's not, no. Cars are supposed to, you're supposed to push a button or the thing, and it's supposed to do a thing for you, and it fixes itself,
It's
right?
a 1973, my guy.
Aren't you just supposed to be able to plug something in and make it fix itself?
Yeah.
That's how all vehicles are, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. No, totally. You throw this to a technician, it's going to be a nightmare for him.
Is that rat poop free?
It comes included with, it's, you know this truck's f***ing mint with because of that. But no, the one thing I wanted to point out was this fire hazard right here. This is, like I said, this truck has been really untouched. This is actually still stock, I'm surprised it made it this long, this complete, besides the rat chewing, like, a corner of it. We're going to go ahead and get started. Anything else you want to say, smartass?
Better than a Ford.
Okay, yeah, I will agree with you on that.
Coolant, don't drink. Okay. Actually, it says printed in USA. Now you're lucky if it says made in USA. So I'm gonna stand in frame and talk crap while holding this unbranded drink that gives you wings. Making it so complicated. Just rip the damn thing off.
I know.
You didn't buy any lube. Probably need a mask too. Look at all that cancer just going right into your lungs.
This is why it's a fire hazard. It's just automatically turning into dust.
I know, and it's supposed to protect the hood, but 72 or 1 or whatever, 71 that hasn't had that on in so many years, and the paint's still fine. Tastes like the 70s.
Smells like the 70s.
Get over here and blow it. You need to make sure you mix the parvo and the cancer together. Let's get the next COVID rolling.
This is how we make COVID 40, guys.
Down the rat's nest! I still see turds.
Yep. Those are the stuck turds. So, like, one of the many things that I realized when kind of going through this truck, before you break anything. Yeah, right here. This is where an oil cap used to live. So when I took that apart, I was just like, okay, that gasket. So that gasket's kind of massaged in there. Well, let's get all the parts on and then
I wanted to start with the lights. You said you were gonna make a list. You're bad at this.
I know I'm horrible at this. All right, so let's go ahead and make a list.
Go on. Where's the Sharpie and the cardboard?
Here's the list. The list. So we have a list.
How are your gloves dirty already? You haven't even touched anything.
Oil change will be last after we finish everything. Any questions? We have the list.
Yeah, what was the first thing on the list?
Let's do the lenses.
Yeah. Not the alternator?
It's probably the alternator. It's probably the alternator. It's probably the alternator. It's probably the alternator.
They come with 17 LEDs from United Pacific.
Oh, sorry. I hate these damn bulbs. I'm always afraid they explode in my hand. It's coming. Yeah, you don't need no new gasket on here. So this is American made, right?
Nope.
Yeah, because like the Chinese lettering made in Taiwan kind of gives it away.
Designed in the USA, made in Taiwan. You know, it's kind of crazy. These are like one of the more expensive replacements, just because it's LED, right? And it looks like it's more of a pain to install.
It is. So I'm gonna hold it like this so we don't scratch it. You do that part.
Yeah, I could do that.
That's the part I hate doing anyways. I'm gonna hold it, you do the, yeah.
Oh. It looks like we have the technology for that.
What, a pair of pliers?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't break it. There we go. And mechanics put in a light bulb too. This one's kind of blinding. I'm not sure that's DOT.
It says DOT on it.
Yeah, the lens does.
Why you don't like how bright they are?
Because the later models had the bright orange. This one had like the, what's the best way to say it? More of a brownish orange. So now you're changing the aesthetic. And that's how a bulb goes in. Test my coals. I mean, test my shit. Seems like the one on the right's brighter, but I think it's the angle. But it's probably the alternator.
Yep. Throw it in the back of the truck. So this was actually replaced at one point because it's not actually correct for the Cheyenne Supra on this one, this lens.
It's probably the alternator. You have magnetic trays, but you know, you didn't grab one of those either. That's what the tires are for. So you put it there so that when the car rolls, it goes in the tire and you get a flat. Yeah. Not an accident if you plan it.
I was gonna say, I think I have LEDs for that.
I'm about to say, I kind of want the LEDs for it.
Huh?
And you know what this one doesn't have either? The gasket.
I'm pretty sure those never came with a gasket. Yeah.
The other ones have a gasket.
Yeah, the other ones do.
All right, before I put it together, make sure they work. Ready to be blinded? Yeah, let's put the cover on first. I was like, I don't want to be blind. Yeah, it doesn't do shit.
It's not working?
No, it does. Well, now it's not. Make sure you grease your bulbs. There's no such thing as blinker fluid, but there is such thing as blinker grease.
A little button you push in. There you go. He found it. They work. Now do left turn signal. There you go. Now it's...
Oh, it does the alternator.
Does the alternating.
Maybe, we need the PB blaster. That one doesn't want to cooperate. I need the blaster of the PB. Oh, yeah. Alright, you need a fatter screwdriver.
Too fat.
That's funny, because that's what your mom says.
No, that's my grandma. Get it right. I'm gonna f around and find out right now.
But the fucker gonna strip it out. There you go. So you gotta make sure those rust spots shines. And the better you make this look, the more it's gonna make this pop.
I'm just trying to mock Rob with these tail lights. They said they're sequential. I don't know. It just, that's what it says.
Hey Nick, you may want to install the light the right side up.
Yeah,
Are you sure you put in the right bulb?
I did.
Okay. It's probably the alternator.
Oh, the switch is not all the way down. Brakes?
Hit the brakes again? Hit the brakes. It's sequentials on the brakes.
Nice. Go ahead, hit the brake lights. All right, left turn signal. Right turn signal. Parking lights. Reverse lights. All right, we're good. So yeah, that one, so the passenger side has the wrong one, and the driver's side is, yeah, sad. The nice thing, you know, especially this being a Cheyenne Super, you got the little bag so it can catch that retaining spring if it falls. Yep, just like that.
Alrighty then. Shall we move to the other side off camera? Alrighty, that sounds like a good idea. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the dash over here. We're gonna take this, we're gonna replace the lens. We're just gonna change the temperature gauge just cause. And then we'll have a nice new needle compared to the rest of them, and then change out the LEDs, because when turning this on, only the fuel lights actually come on and you can only see the fuel gauge at night. So that's what we're gonna do. So I got the power tool here and I got the camera on this hand, and then you can hear Jared in the background. But we're gonna try to take this dash off while I'm holding a camera. Nicely set this sucker down off to the side. So, try to one handle this. Next would be the knobs. Those are pretty easy. Just pull that out, that knob out. So, put the knob back in here so we can do our little light test. So now we got the lens here, we got the temperature gauge here. And then the fun part is just take this off. We just got to find a socket that fits that. So, that being said, I'm gonna go find a socket for it.
So how much extra was the extra ventilation for the flooring? Wasn't that a factory option? What are you talking about? Throw that on the ground and watch it shatter?
Don't touch anything. Can I reach this sucker? Ooh. Nope. Need an extension. I'll be right back.
Later.
That's bad. There's a 71.
All right. Oh. That's annoying. That was just annoying. Yummy. Definitely crusty. Probably gotta be safer to pull this sucker out. Yummy. Yeah, that definitely looks original. Nice. Continue putting everything back together. Damn it. Nope. Bad. Bad. Gauges, what are those? This will probably need to be replaced along with this. But again, I mainly came in here because I need to see the gauges. They don't need to look pretty.
That sounds crunchy.
So you can see here, got a new lens, and comparing it to the old one. Again, I can't see Jared. I can see Jared. Cannot see Jared. I can see Jared. I don't need to be applauded by Jared and saying that I did a good job for having extra bolts left over.
Well, I haven't seen you remove a single bolt yet, so.
True, these are screws with bolt heads. Wow. Well, this was in the way.
You can get it back on. Super glue it.
No, we could just...
You can't even tell it's off. Yeah.
So now we got nice clear lenses to see our gauges. It's hard to tell, but the LEDs are there. But yeah, there you go. What you guys think? So that completes the interior. And that leaves us with...
Some rusty bolts in the glove box.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.